today was a beautiful example of the saying that I personally got from Warren Buffett and believe it applies to all areas of life. Obviously, Warren Buffett being arguably one of the greatest investors we've ever seen, it seems strange to relate a quote from him to training, but it's very, very, very relevant in my opinion. And his statement was simple. The greatest investment one can ever make is an investment in themselves. And today, I feel very fulfilled because I feel like I invested in myself today. I didn't allow my ego to take over and encourage me to do any more than I should have in the gym. I paced myself. I worked hard where it was okay to work hard, and I worked soft where where I needed to work soft. And I'm grateful for that. What led me to be so balanced, I'm not too sure. However, being honest with myself yesterday almost certainly helped, because yesterday was definitely a day where I did more than I should have. And I lacked patience. I lacked the wisdom to take a step back and assess myself thoroughly, truly. Whereas today was, how would I put it? It was a much more elevated day. And funnily enough, I think maybe a part to play, something that made it easier was the fact that I knew that I had a sports massage booked. So in anticipation of that, I didn't want to work too hard. I didn't want to go into it with a fuckload of tension. And I booked that, and I had that massage specifically for an issue that I got from sparring. I'm pretty sure it was just grappling. I don't think it was MMA sparring, but it was just grappling. It was a while ago now. It must have been at least 4 months ago now, where I had rolled onto my neck and just felt and heard just like cracks all the way from like, I want to say a third down of my neck all the way into my rhomboid. And I kept sparring. Whilst I was warm, it was fine. And then as I got home and cooled down, oh God, it reared its ugly head. And recently, it's been playing up. It has been playing up. So I figured it was really important for me to invest in myself, sacrifice some time, some money, in order to try and understand it a bit better. And that's the beauty of, I feel, of sports massages versus just a normal massage. Whereas a normal massage, yes, it's going to just stimulate blood flow and whatnot, make you feel more relaxed. More often than not, the person performing it isn't as familiar with the human body like a sports masseuse is. Especially if, like in my case, the sports masseuse is also a PT and a nutritionist. They're able to assess you with a little bit more detail and a little bit more depth, and open your eyes to where you have tension, where you don't. And that was really valuable for me today. It was really, really valuable for me today. It was needed. It's probably overdue in hindsight. It's something that I've always said, as soon as finances permit, I'll be there. I'll be getting a massage every fucking week without fail. Because again, the greatest investment one can make is in themselves. And there's a reason why elite athletes, you take LeBron for example, you got that famous, I don't know where the statement came from, but he famously spends $1 million a year, $1 million a year on his body, on specifically investing in ways to keep his body, one, in shape, and two, peak performance. You take someone like Conor McGregor, he spent $300,000 on a camp for one fight. Just little things like that. Like, it sounds absurd to most people, and it it's understandable for somebody to balk at those numbers, but there's a reason why these men are able to compete in what is the peak, the pinnacle of their sports. And sports being a physical, predominantly physical domain. Well, it depends on your perspective, but due to sports taking such a toll and demanding so much from the human body, like, it makes sense for you to invest in it. And with this journey, yesterday I realized how important it's going to be for me to invest in my body, not just financially, but also to look at the days where I have to take it easy as investments. It's money in the bank. I have to look at those days as savings, as just me stacking cash that I can spend in the future. Because if the ego is allowed to take over and command that you undergo heavy workload and heavy load every day, you're going to break down very quickly, and you're going to regret it very quickly, and your journey is very quickly going to come to a halt. And that is not what I want. So it's on me to be responsible and make little investments here and there in myself, first and foremost through my workload and respecting my body. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.